Guys, I'm back. It has been so long. You've just caught me actually mid-argument with Cal over colour grading. It's been so long I haven't used this camera, and Cal has been using it on and off for bits of content, and he's turned it into, what's it called?
I put it onto RAW.
He's put this camera onto RAW.
It strips all of the colour off from it, so that you can then add it in post-production to have more leeway with it.
Fine, so yeah, basically he stripped all the colour from it and the screen looks so weird. And so I said, fine, you've done this to my camera, you can give me your colour grade. But he doesn't want to give me his colour grade, so...
Yeah, I'm not giving you it.
Here we are.
I can find you one you like, but I'm not giving you it.
So we're going to find a new colour grade, and as you're watching this, it's going to look really nice, but as I'm filming it, it looks absolutely awful. So much has happened since I last did a vlog. Most importantly, and dramatically, I've lost a toenail, and it's my big toenail. I asked ChatGPT and it said that it can take up to a year to grow your big toenail back. It said little toenails a couple months, maybe up to 6 months, but big toenail said a year. And we get married in a year, so hopefully that's enough time for me to get my toenail back, otherwise I'm gonna have to wear closed toe shoes. But I also spoke to my friend Emma, who said that she's lost loads of toenails, and she said it took like 6 months for her big toenail to grow back. So fingers crossed. But basically we lost our nail scissors, so I hadn't cut my toenails before I did my full send 5k, and oh my god, after the race, got into bed and both of my big toe nails were like, they had their own heartbeat. Like, you know, when somebody's in so much pain. Yeah, welcome back to my vlog. I'm just going to talk to you about my gross toenails. But yeah, my toes had a heartbeat, and Cal literally moved a bit in the night and moved my toe the tiniest bit, and I was like, ah! And yeah, next day, I was toenailless. Actually, it took a few days for it to fully come off. Yeah, anyway, I'm not going to go into details. Anyway, I am a professional runner now that I've lost my toenail. But we have got 5 weeks until I announce a very big challenge, which is pretty crazy. Maybe I'll announce it here a few days early or something, but I'm not going to give any hints or anything about it until the time comes. But until then, I basically, after the marathon, I did Hackney Half like 2 weeks after, and I smashed that. I was so pleased. I was just going to do it as a fun run, and then I managed to get a sub 2 on it, so I was really pleased. And then I've had like my hen do, and well, before that, Cal and I went away. Lots of stuff's been going on, so I've just been kind of really out of routine with exercise, so, and then also with vlogging and just life in general, just been a bit out of routine. And I find when I don't have a running routine, I just feel a little bit all over the place. So really excited to have started just like I think it's like a 5-week plan with Runna for, it's just a 5k improvement plan. So I'm going to do that up until August, and then I'm going to spend August and September, 2 months, training for a very big challenge specifically. Over the next 5 weeks with my 5k improvement training plan, that will kind of help me build up to my challenge anyway, I'm sure. And we are also doing, have you spoken about this on your vlog, the London to Margate?
On my podcast, I've spoken about it.
So we are doing a run from London to Margate with, is it Your Friendly Runners that are doing it?
Yeah, they host it.
So Your Friendly Runners, a run club, host it, and basically you're in a team and you each basically run around 30k each, and you run from London to Margate. We've got myself, Cal, Paige, Johnny Davies, and Hugo Fry in our team. And I feel a little bit of pressure and I'm a little bit nervous because everyone in our team runs fast. So I'm definitely going to slow the team down, but it'll be fun and hopefully no one will mind too much. I know some of the teammates are quite competitive, so. But yeah, I think that'll be really fun, and then I've got my big challenge. So basically, yeah, I've got about 5 weeks of this 5k improvement plan. I ran my first ever 5k race about 2 weeks ago with Runna. It was their first ever chipped race, first to fast, and basically people that have never done a 5k race, it's their first 5k race started first, and then the groups basically got faster. So that was really fun. I hadn't done any training for it. As I said, after my marathon and half marathon, I was then like on holidays in Hens, and the only running I really did was our Stay In It Run Club runs, and I drunk a lot of Provence literally the weekend before, but I managed to get a PB. I really pushed myself. I tried to stay with the 25-minute pacer the whole time, but actually I managed to hold on to him for about 2k, and then I was like, oh my god. It felt so good at first. I was running so speedy and it felt so good, and then suddenly I was like, oh my god, I feel sick. So I had to move back a little bit, but my chip time was 25 49, I think it was. So it was basically a minute PB. I think it was just under a minute PB. So I'm really pleased with that, to be fair, considering I didn't do any training and it was quite a hot evening. I'm going to try and prove that I want to get a sub 25 across the next 5 weeks.
So easily doable.
Yeah, I think so. So I've got 5 weeks to do it and we'll see how that goes. And it'll be nice just for me to have a bit of a purpose over the next 5 weeks of training, because Cal's like really into his half Ironman training at the moment, and I feel like I've just been like lulling about and not doing anything, and just like I just feel a bit like a bag of potatoes right now. I just feel a bit meh, bit shit, and I feel like when I'm not exercising I just feel a bit shit about my body as well, because I'm like, I'm not doing anything, like I just feel a bit bleh in all ways, shape or form. So today is the day. I'm getting back to it. It is Tuesday. I was supposed to run yesterday, but to film and add and edit it, and it all got a bit busy. So yeah, let's see what we've got on our plan today. All right, so I've swapped my runs around a little bit. My first run of the week was supposed to be a 7k easy run, and my last run was supposed to be a 10k progressive run, and then I've got a track session Wednesday because Cal's got a charity track night, so I've put that on Wednesday. Basically, I've moved around my long run to today and my shorter, easier run on Saturday, because we've got Run Club on Saturday. So I basically just need to run 2k before Run Club. So today is a 10k progressive run, so it's 2k at conversational pace, 3k at 6:05, 3k at 5:40, and then 2k at 5:30. It's a bit grey and rainy today, but I'm actually quite pleased because it's already 10 and I still haven't gone out. Let's get it done. Cal is off to play paddle and also take his bike to get refitted. He's struggling with some aches and pains in his knee, and he thinks it might be the way that his bike is fitted. I'm sorting that out today, and we're now in our 2k at conversational pace. That's how I'm going at 6:35, perfect. I think the next one's a 6:05. I just realised I haven't spoken to you about my new watch. So I've got the Garmin Forerunner 570, and Garmin kindly sent it to me. I don't really know loads about watches, and I've just used the ones that Cal's used basically. And basically whenever he's got gifted a watch, they've always been like, oh, give it Izzy one, which is really nice, but I've never really known anything about them. But this time I got a chance to have a meeting with Garmin, learn about the watch and everything it does, and I'm just a girly pop, and I just wanted one that looked nice, because I'm so sick of like seeing in like photos or like recipe content, anything like that, like a big fat masculine ugly watch, like a grey one or a black one. So yeah, these Garmin 570 Forerunners have really cute colourways, so that was the main reason I went for this one. I think Cal went for the newer, more technical Garmin watch, and I went for the one that looked nice. But yeah, it's got a really nice pink bit around the watch face, and then the strap is like white and yellow, and it's so cute. And it's actually been the most accurate watch I've worn. I mean, I've only done one race to test it, but in that one race it was literally a couple seconds off my jet time, so it's really good. Oh, Kendrick Lamar Humble's just come on, and I was about to say, I'm feeling so humbled right now. I'm running at a 6:30 pace, but my heart rate is 160. It's in the orange zone. I'm going to take a while to get back into this. I'm struggling. We're about to have to pick it up to 5:40, then 5:30. It's gonna be interesting. Okay, 5:40, let's try. Oh, this is such a struggle. Mentally, I am not back. A lot of work to do. 1 kilometre left, and then we're going to 5:30. We're going for 5:30. For some reason, I'm at 4:30. I need to slow down a bit. There we go, we're in 5:30. Charlie XX just came on and I got carried away. Wow, that was humbling. I had to actually stop a few times because I felt sick. Like, I literally felt sick. I think the only reason I managed to hit all the paces that I needed to was because I stopped a few times to either drink water or because I felt sick. I think if I'd actually done it without stopping, I would not have hit those pace zones. But saw a little summary on my watch. Don't know if you like that vibe or you prefer how I used to do it with the screenshots, but trying the little watch summary. But yeah, basically that was really hard. So yeah, a lot of work needed to be done to build my fitness back up basically, but I'm not surprised because I've been out of the game for a while, so a lot of work to do, and my heart rate is showing that really. Where's my heart rate? 167. To be fair, I don't think that's actually too bad. I don't think that's too bad. I think 167 is not too bad considering how far I was pushing myself and how out of training I've been. However, I walked home because I wanted to go into the shops. I had to get Lola some chicken because she's got a bit of an upset stomach, so I don't want her eating her normal food. Because we had a bit of a disaster last night to go out this morning. I won't go into detail. I have bought a new salad bowl on my way home from the park from Prep, which was a really cute cookery shop. St. Newington. This is the cutest bowl ever. Oh my goodness. Look at her. The massive sunshine. So this is Eleanor Boma, I think that's how you pronounce it, sun serving bowl, so like salad bowl or serving bowl. But look how cute that is. These look like mini tomatoes, and then you've got a big sun in the middle. And let me show you, basically we went in there at the weekend and bought 2 plates because they had no salad bowls, and I saw the plates and I was like, I need these plates. Turned out they were made in Portugal, which is why Cal and I are getting married. But yeah, so this is my beautiful bowl. I've got a salad recipe to make. I think I'm gonna make it tomorrow as part of a new series of recipes where you don't have to cook or turn your oven on because it's really hot. Let me show you the bowls one sec. Okay, I think I said let me show you the bowls. I meant let me show you the plates. But we've got this one, which says Capri Mashari, and this one which says Comporta. Like, look how pretty they both are. I want to have more colourful kitchenware, diningware, because when we first moved, we were very much in the headspace of everything needs to be minimalistic and white and black and creams. So we've got black chairs, we had a black sofa, we've got a black TV stand, and then all of our kitchenware is just really plain. So I'm trying to inject some colour into the flat. So we got a white sofa, so we're gonna have like colourful cushions on it and throw. We've got more colourful artwork, and now we're making our homeware a bit more colourful. But yeah, I just couldn't believe how gorgeous these were. So yeah, the bowl is Eleanor Boma or Boma, I don't know how to pronounce it. And then this is Costa Nova, Portugal, X Letitia Ruge. I don't know how to pronounce that, but... Right guys, we have just arrived to the track. This is my first ever time at a track since school, like literally since school. I have not been to a track in so many years, and it's looking quite scary. So basically Cal is hosting a track night for Sense, which is charity that he did London Marathon for. Jubal Beer are here, and they've got a little cooler, loads of ice and beers, which is really cool. But basically, yeah, we've got the track for an hour, and I think they're going to be doing 3 different pace groups. Cal is leading it with Hugo Fry, which is really exciting. I also went to the gym this morning and I brought my vlogging camera, and I was supposed to film, but basically I can't film in my gym anyway because you're not allowed to film, and then I just forgot to film on my way there and on my way back. But I basically just asked ChatGPT for a all-round hour workout with a warm-up and cool-down, just like a full body situation. So basically it starts with a warm-up, and then I did upper body, I did lower body, I did core, and then I did cardio, so that was like burpees and all that sort of stuff. But it's really good actually to get a whole workout, and then you can ask like recommended weights and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, basically I did an hour workout there, and then headed home and just did loads of admin stuff. I literally had so many receipts that I just hadn't logged for my tax return, and my accountant had messaged me like a month or 2 ago being like, hey, like let's go up to date with everything, and I just aired her for 2 months. So we are back on track, and yeah, the sun is shining. I think there's about 8 girls coming this evening, and the rest are guys, but Mel's coming. Our friend Mel and Ben are coming. She owns Lee's Cafe, and they are OGs of staying at Run Club, so that we so I know I've got one girlie with me, but she's a very speedy girlie. I will be in the slower group, and yeah, we'll see. So it gets me really excited. I had a tempo session to do today anyway on my plan. I can't quite remember what it is, but it's a tempo session, so basically I'm just going to cancel that out and do this for the tempo session instead. I think we're going to be doing 800s and 400s. I can't quite remember what pace, maybe like a 5 for the 800s, and then like a 450 for the 400s maybe is my group, I think.
The charity that I ran with for London Marathon, so it's just an extra opportunity to raise some money. Thought I'd host a track night. It's something I want to do for a while. So what we're going to do is we're going to do some 800s and some 400s. I've split them up into 3 different pace groups, but I've basically just gone off your 5k times. So if you think, whatever kind of group you think you align with best, There's also no pressure to stick to the pace. Like you can go slower, you can go faster, whatever you want to do. But essentially the first...
Cal was just leading a little warm up, but I thought I'd show you, we've got the amazing Simon here that always comes and does our photos.
Don't say that.
There he is. How did you guys find the first few laps of the track? I think we went out a bit too fast to start off with, but then we did bring it back. We brought it back. I quite enjoyed the track actually, which I'm very surprised about. Right, we should probably go.
Just 4 around the 400s. It's feeling spicy though in this heat.
Simon, did you join him?
Lap 7, 131.
Guys, it's so hot. Good morning, I'm just running away from Cal because he was vlogging as well and I realised I haven't vlogged. So the track night was so fun and we've basically been wanting to do a track night with Stay In It for ages and lots of people have been asking us about it, but it's been really hard to find a track that can have us on a regular basis. And we also had something in the pipeline with ASICS where we were going to be running a run club from their Oxford Street store every Wednesday, but having had a think about it, the logistics, the commitment and like partnering with a brand with Stay In It, the exclusivity, we basically decided that we're not going to go ahead with that partnership. Although it was a really cool opportunity, I think we really want to prioritize doing stuff as Stay In It solely. So everyone really enjoyed the track night that Cal put on. A lot of the Stay In It team were there, so we have decided to launch track nights basically. So that was really fun. Yeah, we're just on our way to Stay In It Saturday morning this morning. It's supposed to be a really sunny weekend, but classic, it's grey for Run Club. That's okay, it's really warm still. So we are off to Run Club today, but yeah, really excited for launching those track nights.
Oh, you're talking about track nights?
Really yeah. I said that we decided not to go ahead with the A6 5k in Oxford Street. We already offer a 5k at the weekend, so...
I also just think like, yes, it's a sick opportunity working with a brand like that, but like that's not the reason we started it.
Yeah.
We started it because we wanted it to be a place where people can come together and not feel intimidated about doing a run club. And track nights are another thing that are really, really intimidating to a lot of people. Like so many people, like you included, didn't want to do a track night because you were so worried about going along to them and you just like, oh, am I fast enough, all this sort of stuff. It's about like building that environment where people actually feel comfortable to do that sort of stuff. And like, yeah, okay, working with ASICS is great, but I'd much rather do that.
And there it is, folks. So track nights are launching.